Wow, that's loud. Hi guys. Hello. That is actually low-key really loud. Let me get, hold on. Okay, there we go. Yes. Why is chat weird? Where did chat go? No, I'm moving you guys up here so I can see you. There we go. There we go. Hello, 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 hello. Welcome, welcome. Hey, you guys, how many of you have played D&D? Be honest, be honest. Hold on. Let me raise Bunny just a little bit up so I can actually see her. How many of you have played D&D? The story time? Kind of. How many of you played D&D? Be honest. Hi Louie, hi Yummy, Tomato, Mossy. You have? Not once ever. That's exciting. That is exciting. You know how exciting that is. Every other weekend. Let's go, Tailgate. Mostly Pathfinder 3.5. Welcome. I would like to. It's your lucky day. So the last time we did this, it felt kind of like a trial run to see, can I manage a chat that wants to do like multiple things at once? So we'll be doing polls to decide a lot of our, like, if we're really divided on choices and stuff. We'll run a poll and be like, oh, okay, because last time you guys assembled like a small, you guys had started a cult. Last time we played this, you guys had started a cult. You guys, so my job is to let you guys do whatever you want while also within the realm of reason. But yeah, we're gonna be playing a TTRPG with you guys. I was also massively inspired by the Lucky Ribbons TTRPG because I was reading that and kicking my legs and getting so excited. I don't have anyone to play with it though. Story time for you to sleep too. Yes, I heard of. Music's still kind of loud, I feel. Just a wee bit. There we go. There we go. Okay. What up, user night? My only experience has been your previous 2 streams last time. Well, I hope they were fun. So I have no artistic experience, so I thought, why not, you know, I'll use stock images again. And then I realized the stock image market has been rapidly overrun by the things that aren't real. So I was like, you know what? I'm tired of looking at people. I'm tired of looking at images that aren't real. I'm gonna draw my own images. So you guys have to deal with that. I drew all of this in MS Paint. Okay? We're gonna have to deal with that, because I'm tired of looking at images that aren't real. Good morning, Lexi. Lucky Ribbons mention. Yes. So, the bee cult for the Benui goddess, yeah. Okay, so, I don't have low latency on. Fuck, I keep forgetting to do that. Oh well. That'll just make this more interesting. So, I have your sheet ready. I made it. Yes, the poll was real. Here it is. Here's the sheet. I got you guys all hooked up on D&D Beyond. I made this. Yes. So you guys are level 1 Warlock. I made you guys a changeling because I didn't know what you could be, and I didn't really want to think about it too much. As is last time we did this, yes. So you guys don't have much, alright? You guys are just a bee. You're just a bee. Perhaps maybe mini bees. You have very little. Very little. Very little. So, to describe it to those of you who do not know D&D, and if this looks crazy to you, I will sum it up to you very gentle-like. You have stats, and these stats usually determine the kind of skills checks you need. So strength, usually determines lifting a metal gate up so you can crawl underneath or something, or sneaking past a guard, you know, like stuff like that. So you have 6 main stats: strength, dexterity, constitution, intellect, wisdom, and charisma. They speak for themselves, to be honest. Strength makes you stronger. Dexterity makes you sneakier, or sometimes faster. Constitution increases your health. I don't really think it does anything else. I guess more resistant to poison. Intellect, of course, you make you smarter. And you can also make intellect checks to like be like, oh yeah, I know this thing. I know this thing. And then wisdom, of course, is what you use a lot when you're fighting magic. So if someone's like, I'm gonna mind control you, your wisdom, if it's high, you'll be like, no, I'm too smart for that. And charisma is usually what the bards use when they want to have sex with a dragon. So, you know, that's how that works. I always play rogue. I've never actually played a rogue. I played a little bit of a warlock once before that campaign got canceled, but it was really fun. Can I be a bee? Can I be a bee killer? Why? We were paladin last time. Yeah, now we're warlock. Yep. Okay, so they already have the stat associated with them, kind of next to all of these stats you have. And if I roll it, it doesn't show up. That's so weird. Okay, there it goes. All right, there's my dice. Jesus. Sometimes it doesn't show up. It's so weird. So I will roll a dice. So say, it doesn't show up on the screen, unfortunately, which is weird. I don't know why it's not fit. Maybe I can... No, I don't want to mess with it too much because you'll see my tabs. So there are a few more out here. There's sleight of hand, stealth, survival, persuasion, religion. So say, I want to try and save this guy from dying. I'll roll a medicine check, and you rolled 10, because that's a 9. See the little line underneath it? Okay, that's a 9. And you're like, why is it a 10? I rolled a 9. Well, you have a +1 to medicine here. That's a +1 to medicine. Why do you have a +1 to medicine? Because it's connected to your wisdom, and your wisdom modifier up there, look, it's +1. Why is it +1? I don't know. I rolled these stats a while ago. You are very stupid, by the way. You have a -1 to intelligence. I can't believe being a tiny bee doesn't affect AC anymore in 5e. You are many bees inside a suit of armor. You are many bees inside a suit of armor. You have to work together. That's the point. You have to work together, dude. All 40 tabs. I'm calling 86 tabs are open. Not that many, no. No. So, that's pretty much the skills that you need to pay attention to. Otherwise, it's just kind of like, if you want to do something and you're like, I want to do this, you can do it. Nothing's stopping you. The only thing that's stopping you is a good roll. So say you're like, I want to know the history of this church here. You rolled history, and you actually rolled really high. You rolled a 19. I don't think you can see it. No, you can't see it. Maybe if I roll a few more times, you'll be able to see that history check. Hold on, let me see. There it is. You rolled an 18. You rolled an 18. Which is, like, crazy, because you have a -1, so that means you rolled a flat 19. Like, sometimes you could do something, and you get really lucky. So, you know, do it, kind of thing. We've had multiple complaints where someone has, like, a -2 to something, and they get away with it every time. It's so funny. Made intelligence your dump stat? When we first made this, because this is kind of the original sheet, so this still kind of has the original decisions on it a little bit. I remember you guys wanted to make your dump stat, so I decided, yeah, you know what, we don't need to be smart this time either. I'm trapped in a hellish shift at work right now, but have fun in TTRPG. Bye-bye, Far North. Take it easy. So you guys don't have much on you. You can roll to punch something, and it'll only do like 1 damage. It'll only do 1 damage. You can Eldritch Blast. It does 1d10, fucking, is that force? That's force damage. You can roll to hit. You rolled a dirty 20, because that's 5, or 15 plus 5, so you rolled a dirty 20, so that's definitely gonna hit, like, somebody. And then you have a dagger you can use, because I gave you guys a knife. I could have given you guys a sword, but I gave you guys a knife instead, because you're level 1, and you don't deserve anything at level 1. Those who think versus those who wing it. You only have 9 HP, by the way. You're kind of squishy for a bunch of bees. Are we playing with the nat 20 being auto success on skill checks? House rule. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. To be honest, we're kind of just winging it. Like, if you decide I'm gonna shoot the moon and you rolled a nat 20 and it explodes, that's not really fair to the rest of what I have planned. So that's why I'm like, no. 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 So, we'll see. We'll play it by ear. Ear. I like to mess with my DMs, but adding the 50 plus daggers into my inventory? Yeah, okay. So you guys only have a little bit, so let's go over to your inventory. You guys are a spellcaster now, by the way. That's pretty fun. You guys have clothes, and you have a dagger, and you only have 1 gold. But you have a whole bunch of other shit in here, which doesn't really matter much. It's kind of just, you have a crowbar and a hammer, I guess. You also have a bunch of holy shit that I forgot to remove from your paladin. You have spells. Not a lot of spells, by the way. You have... Why can I not see this? Okay, there's your first level spells, and those are your cantrips. So cantrips you can cast at any time. To, like, explain this to you, cantrips are something you always have. You can cast them without having to worry about spell slots. I'll explain spell slots in a little microsecond, okay? Because spellcasters need a little something to fucking nerf them because, you know, they're overpowered. You can cast Eldritch Blast, which is just like a... It's like an energy bullet. Anytime. And you can cast Minor Illusion. I made those your 2 cantrips. You guys can decide future-wise what you want everything else to be. I gave you Mage Armor, I gave you Detect Magic, and I gave you Speak with Animals. So these are all utility spells. None of this is really combat spells, because I wanted to make it really simple, and I also wanted to give you guys more to do bullshit with. So you can Speak with Animals if you'd like. You could use Detect Magic. You only have 1 spell slot to use these with, though. And I got you... what the fuck is it's called? The Warlock Pact that lets you cast Mage Armor without expending a spell slot. So you can cast Mage Armor, which becomes 13 plus your Dexterity. So you honestly always have a 15 AC now. So you're actually pretty beefy. I made you guys pretty beefy. What is AC? It's armor class. So armor class is what determines if something hits you or not. So say, I'm gonna punch the shit out of you. I roll. I rolled a 9. It's not gonna hit you because you have an AC of 15. So you dodge. That's how that works. Eldritch Blast. Cantrips, you're multiplying it. Okay, then. I want 7 cantrips. Shut up. Shut up. So, Minor Illusion. There's a whole description, brother. I'll sum it up for you. You can create a sound or an image illusion. It can be a sound, can be someone else's voice, a lion's roar, drums kind of thing. It's not a big illusion. Or it can be an image, like a chair, some muddy footprints, or something small, like a small crate or something. Any physical interaction with it reveals it. But you can create it, so you can fuck with people if you want. Can we speak B? No. You have many languages, though. You have Abyssal, Common Sign Language, Deep Speech, and Gnomish. Because you only speak sign language in the suit. You know many languages, actually. Weirdly enough. Okay. That's all you really need to know going out. So, like, we will start now. The preliminary introduction has been completed. You now know what to do. You are a warlock, and we are now going over to your travels. Back here, to this screen I drew. Okay, your journey is going to be weird. Because you woke up, and this world is huge, dude. You woke up in the middle of nowhere to go, with no idea why all of you are alone. And you come across an empty suit of armor, kind of just scattered on the road. Obviously, somebody was met an unfortunate fate, but you decide you need a hive, you need a nest, so you make it out of this armor so you can move around, and you move around protectively. Is that a word? So, you decide to journey down a road you find. You keep going down this road in search of new purpose. You can decide what this purpose is as you go along. But it seems this world has varying ranges of size. It almost feels like it can't decide what proportion it wants to be. So, the world just feels off. It feels unfinished. And you feel perhaps it is your job to fill it with new things, to perhaps give it meaning. This boring world with no meaning. You bee kiss in this suit? No. No. No, stop kissing. Stop kissing. On your travels, you gradually approach your first village. It doesn't seem like much. In fact, you wouldn't even call it a village. It looks more like a hamlet. And it gives you an idea of how these people live here. For the first time in your travels, you've come across people, other living beings, dude. And you realize you may be from outer space, dude, because why do no one else look like they're bees in a suit of armor? They look like normal people. You see, like, women and children running in the streets, and you see, like, men dressed for war and stuff. You're like, what? What? Where's the bees? You don't see any bees. They're not there. In fact, you don't see any bees at all. No bugs. No nothing. No mantis. No wasps. No flies. In fact, the more you look at it, there's no flowers at all. Anywhere. Not even anywhere. What? The suit vibrates, the 100 kissing baby. Stop kissing! So, with this knowledge in mind, you have a few options. Do you continue? Do you decide to talk to somebody? Do you decide, I gotta figure out what's going on here. What is this strange world? No flowers. There's no flowers, dude. Where's all the flowers? How are you gonna pollinate the flowers? Mantis wife we don't remember the name of? That's old lore. You don't have that lore anymore. Redacted. It's been redacted. You could. There is a few remarkable buildings in this area. You do see a church very far away, but you also see an inn closer. There's an inn and a church. Bye-bye, Kay. Sleep well. She stole our wife. No! Listen! Focus! It's struck from the narrative, dude. It doesn't seem like there's a lot of people here either, you know? It's like, I say that there's people walking around, but it's more of just like... There's nothing to do. Thinking on it, is B Knight should have been a druid if we're concerned with flowers. A warlock druid multi-class would be interesting. But you guys chose warlock. That's what you did. You voted on it. You did warlock. That's your choice. RPG. Actually, that's really clever. Hi, robot. That's really clever. I will say... Hold B's kiss and chat until his wife is confirmed. No, no, no. She's not here. Let's go to the inn. You guys go into the inn. Bam! You're in the inn now. This is you in the inn. Here's the inn. There's about only 2 people in the inn. It's pretty empty. You got... Why didn't I paint all this? Why is it not painted? Whatever. It's pretty cramped in here. There's only 1 table, and there's like a drunken, almost half passed out, half orc at the table there, and the bartender out there seems to be making some pound cake, but otherwise, there doesn't seem to be anything particularly interesting going on in this inn. There is a 2nd floor for if you want to get a room. This world seems really unfinished. Yeah, it's really strange. B sign language. Does anyone else know B sign language? Sign language is a universal language. Everybody knows it. Let's not worry. We should become a swarm of terror. Do you want to terrorize the patron, the only patron of this bar, who's half passed out and probably won't remember what happens to him? Should try to be real low-key about this, about being a buzzing suit of armor. You walked in, and even though the guy is drunk, he, like, tilts his head, but he's also really drunk, so he doesn't really, just, like, you know, like, he's not gonna be looking too closely at you. You haven't drawn too much attention to yourself. You're just a knight. And there does seem to be quite a lot of them in this village. Quite a lot, quote-unquote. There's, like, maybe a handful, but you do look like them. Never just a meat pie. Oh, you decide to go ask the bartender if there's any flowers around. Okay. Drink our sorrows away. Okay, you go to the bartender and ask for a drink, while also asking about if there's been any flowers nearby. The bartender is a very gruff guy, and he's very monotone, very expressionless. He doesn't have much going on. As he goes, yeah, they're all gone. They're all gone. They're all gone. Like, and he looks a little confused about you, too, because he's like, it's been happening for months now. Have you been under a rock? But he's making your drink for you. And he goes on to comment, and he says, a while ago, giants started to appear, coming down from the mountains. And they were non-threatening, in fact, very peaceful creatures. But they didn't acknowledge any other living creature when they came down from the mountains. When they came down, they just kept walking. And soon, they were out of sight. But when they left, when they passed by, all the flowers started to die. And since then, they haven't regrown, and it's just been grass. And even the grass is starting to wither. He says he has no idea what's going on. Is he okay? He's got very low business. In fact, he seems to be very pleased that you're ordering a drink. Sugar water? Okay. He looks confused, and he says, we don't have that. I can put some sugar in some water if you want, but sugar is gonna cost you. We were occupied kissing in the armor. All the flowers are gone, like Janassa was gone on the last Skyrim stream. No! You get a drink. You get a drink. How do you decide to drink this drink? Are you opening the faceplate of your armor and just pouring it down? Or are you putting it in your inventory for later? There are, do we have money? You guys have 1 gold. 1 gold to your name. It was in the suit of armor when you occupied it. It was just a single gold sitting maybe like on the leg or something. But you have a single gold to your name. Excuse me. It's enough for a mead, dude. Mead is like 8 copper or something. It's not that expensive. Mead is very cheap. We put our... Okay, so... you reach into the cup. Like, you just full on put your fist into the mead, and it kind of spills over. It's all frothy and dripping to the floor. And you just stand there with your fist in the mug, dead-eye staring the bartender. Well, the rest of the bees get a drink. I will roll a constitution save. So here's what's gonna happen. If you get drunk in any capacity, you have to roll a con save. Or you become inebriated. That's how I do it in my campaigns. Okay, you rolled really well. You rolled an 18. So no, you're feeling just fine. You're feeling just fine. The bees that are drinking, you guys are having a great time. You guys are having a great time. Ask for a straw. They don't support microplastics here. They have they don't have straws. Meat is made from honey. We're fine. But they're running out, dude. They're running out. In fact, it tastes stale. There's barely any good taste to this beer. It's bad. No wonder you didn't get drunk. How do drunk space bees behave differently? I suppose you'd have to find out if you order another drink. Heavyweight alcoholic bees. The half orc on the table goes, "Hey, that's a good one. That's a good one." He's just drinking away at his own drink. He finds your antics amusing, while the bartender has no choice but to stare at you as if you are an alien, for he is non-confrontational, and if he does yell at you, he's afraid of you. I stole an elaborate drunk table from Reddit for my players to roll on. I stole an elaborate drunk table from Reddit for my... Oh! They do make some elaborate tables, yeah. I like the shop ones. The shop tables are my favorite. Eventually, after fisting your drink for quite a while, he does ask you, do you want another one? Or you looking for work? You looking for something to do? You were curious about the flowers. If it's any curiosity to you, we got 2 things. I got 2 quests for you. I got 2 quests you can choose from. He goes, there's been, because there's no flowers. There's no flowers, dude. So he's like, okay, well, recently, because of the no flower issue, it's almost like the ecosystem is being thrown out of whack. The deers have started, like, attacking us. The deers? Why did I say that? The deers have started attacking us, and wolves are running rampant in the fields. And we can't, like, harvest the minimal amount of crops we're able to get from harvest because all the bugs are gone, dude. All the bugs are gone, too. With no flowers and no bugs, it's like the ecosystem's out of whack. Bring me another. Okay, you get another drink. I will roll another con save for you on the second... What am I doing? Where did we go? Another con save. Okay, 14. that's still good. So what happens is the con save I make for each drink, it's minimum 10 because it's your first drink. It shouldn't be something crazy. I think usually I make it 8 depending on who it is. Because you have a low con, I make it 10. If you're like a barbarian or whatever, and you have like a fucking +8 to your con, it's gonna start off at like 10 or 12. Because it's like, you know, we know you're not gonna roll any lower. Like, so you passed, you're doing just fine. You're doing just fine. You are a little buzzed. We ballin' with another shot? If you keep feeding us mead? Okay. Do you agree to that? Because he looked like he was gonna offer you a reward for dealing with the flower issue. But if you just ask if you want more mead, he's like, oh, of course. Yeah, of course I can give you mead on the house. I won't charge you for this if you do it. -2. Aren't we drinking water? No, you're drinking mead. Barley. I don't know what mead is, I'll be honest. You're drinking beer. So, you, oh, that was only the first quest. He says you have a choice. You can go deal with the wild animals in the hills, or he says because the resources in the area has started to die, and a lot of the herbs aren't growing anymore, medicinal plants are in high demand. Like, the last of them, you know, like, greenhouses are started to, you know, pop up around to try and, like, grow these plants that no longer grow, dude. So, a bunch of bandits has seized a greenhouse in the making. Like, they're not very good greenhouses because this day and age, nobody really knows how to preserve medicinal plants very well. But, you know, they're doing their best, and any startup greenhouse is automatically, like, kind of, like, vulnerable. So, one near the village, actually, has been taken over by bandits. So you can deal with the wild creatures or the bandits if you want. We're drinking mead like it's water. Pretty much, yeah. I'm writing that down. Drinking mead like it's water. Yes. You can make a choice. Actually, we should do a poll. Let's do a poll on that. Let's poll. Start a poll. Wild creatures. Ooh, so bandits. Where go? Okay. There we go. There's your quests. Ooh. Uh-oh. The greenhouse has medicinal herbs, not flowers. Like healing herbs. Eating for healing. Uh-oh. It's split. Uh-oh. It's split. Oh, wild creatures. Wild creatures, perhaps. Wild creatures. Wild creatures. Okay. It look. Uh-oh. 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 8 votes. Okay. Alright. You know what? I'll take it. I'll take that. It's wild creatures. Does the greenhouse have flowers in it? Does the greenhouse have flowers in it? Does the greenhouse have flowers in it? Does it? So, you guys, leave the inn. Bam! And you head down the road. poppy as a flower and medicinal? It is? I thought it was poisonous. Isn't it? In any case, if that's the case, then there might be flowers. I don't know much about that as just a bunny. I don't know much about that at all. You're going on an adventure. Look at my fucking drawing. It's unfinished. You're going on an adventure. Okay, so as you journey down the road in the direction the bartender told you of the wild creatures, you feel a sense that you could be in danger as you journey further. Do you do anything to prepare yourself? Just in case of danger. You are going up against wild creatures, by the way. You could, before you leave town, try and recruit some help, perhaps. You could also do that. You do have a gold to your name. You didn't have to pay for those drinks because he thinks you're gonna go, yeah. Mead? You're gonna go back for the mead? Wait. Do you go back to the inn? Do you want to just go back to the inn and drink some more? Are you gonna just walk down the road, stop, and then about face, turn back to the inn and tell him you dealt with it, and just get my mead? Can we recruit the drunk? You can? Okay, so you decide to go back to the inn. We're gonna go back to the inn. Okay, we're back at the inn. The drunk half-orc is still there. We should prep our spell slot. You really don't have much to prep. What spells do you have again? You have cantrips. For the most part. Let's move you aside. You have Eldritch Blast, Minor Illusion. And you also have Detect Magic, Mage Armor, and Speak with Animals. It's a little weird on my screen right now. Apologies. Yep. Okay, that was weird. You offer mead? Okay, so you go to the bartender to get your third mead, and he looks confused and a little suspicious now, but he's non-confrontational, so he gives you the mead. And you turn to the half-orc, and you offer the mead in a effort to recruit him into your service. I will roll for this. We will roll persuasion. With advantage, you have mead, honestly, because you rolled a 4, but I'm going to give you advantage because you're offering him mead. And that's a 22. You rolled a 7 on the original persuasion, but now you rolled a 22 because you gave him mead. He's very happy about this. Okay, so the half-orc introduces himself as Brian. Brian, his name is Brian. And he's as he stands up wobbling drunk, drinking the mead you gave him, he's like, well, I can't say no, like, such a generous person deserves some of the best protection of the land. We use the orc as a meat shield. Coincidentally, as you look at him, the half-orc only has, seemingly, he has a little buckler shield, like a little shield for his, like, wrist and stuff. And he has a spear, like a spear. So, you decide to take him, Brian, my man, you decide to take him with you on your adventure to go to the wild creatures. He is with you now. I will, real quick, give me a second as we go to the road again. Give me 2 seconds real quick. I can do this real quick. I can do this real fucking quick. Why am I drawing him like this? I don't remember if he had hair. He has a little bit of hair. There we go. He has a little bit of hair. There we go. There we go. He has a little bit of hair. I'm drawing him right now. Don't worry. Yeah, I'm drawing him right now. I'm drawing him. It's okay. I'm drawing him. I'm drawing him, you guys. I'm drawing him. He's gonna be great. Fuck. I'm drawing him, you guys. It's gonna be okay. Right. Oh, shit. Fuck. Shit. There we go. Okay. Alright. There's our handsome man. There's our handsome boy. Fuck. This is weird. Okay, I got this. Why is this taking so long? I'm not even putting any effort into this. Why is this taking so long? Okay, alright. He's ready. He's ready. This is your orc friend. He's ready. It took me a second. It took me a bit, but I made your friend for you. Just for you. There he is. That's your friend. There he is. That's your half-orc. There he is. Okay. That's your half-orc. He's gonna help you. Okay. So, you continue on the road with your half-orc friend Brian, who's going to walk with you for the rest of your journey. Let's go, Brian. Let's go. He's very drunk. He has a disadvantage on a lot of his checks and his attack rolls. He's kind of stumbling beside you, confused like, and he's just like, what are we doing again? Where are we going? What's happening? Wherever you're going, I'll go with you. That's fine. As you continue on, I noticed someone wanted to prepare a spell. I would say you prepare. What do you want to prepare as you go out? I will go back to the motherfucking this screen. Let me move you, fucker. What spell would you like to prepare? I mean, you already have Minor Illusion and Eldritch Blast prepared at all times because they're cantrips. You can detect magic, or you can speak with animals. You always have Mage Armor kind of active. I will say that as the DM, so you will always have an armor class of 15. I know it doesn't say that right now, but I will always assume you want Mage Armor up. It doesn't cost anything, so I figured it's just stupid for you not to have it up. Do you have spells you want to do? Anything you want to prepare? Because there's always your inventory, too. Speak with animals. Okay, I will have you prepare speak with animals. Okay. You're back on the road. And as you journey down the road, Yes. Uh-oh. 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 You are approached by a wolf. There's your wolf! That's my wolf I drew. I can override the AC on the character sheet? I could, yeah. True. Truer. That's a wolf! A wolf! Okay. You are now in initiative. So here's how this is going to work. As we go back briefly, you are in combat with this wolf, so we will go initiative. But, that is loud. There we go. Okay. The wolf killed the orc's family. The orc recognizes the wolf. And he's... It killed my whole family, you bastard! So you guys are gonna be in initiative. I will now explain how fighting works in D&D, to those of you who do not know. So let's go back to this screen, real quick. Up here is your initiative. Initiative... Because this is turn-based combat. So, what's gonna happen is you, Brian, and the wolf all roll this. So we're gonna roll this for you. Wow! You rolled a 21 for initiative. I'm gonna have Brian roll. Brian rolled a 16. And now I'm gonna have the wolf roll. What is the wolf's stat block? I have the stat block. As the DM, I have a lot of things behind the screen to make this work. The wolf has a +2. Ooh, the wolf rolled a 19. The wolf will go second. So you go first, wolf goes second, Brian goes third. Seems par for the course, because he has, he's drunk. The wolves. We sign a woo to it. That's right. This is your turn. You have speak with animals prepared. Did you want to try it? Did you want to cast Speak with Animals? Let me take this out. What it does is you can comprehend the language of the beasts for 10 minutes. We have to avenge Brian's family. Huzzah! Okay, you cast Speak with Beasts on it, so you use one of your spell slots, so you cannot, you know, you have only one spell slot anyway, you're level 1. Yeah, you're level 1, so you use one spell slot. This is it, right here. Boop, boop, boop. So when I cast it, bam, you can't cast these 2 spells anymore, because that's, in order to get that spell slot back, you have to take a big nappy. You have to sleep. You have to rest. If the wolf killed Brian's family, he's gotta die. You cast Speak with Animals, and the wolf is like... You guys are really gonna make me play as a wolf? What the fuck? He goes... He's like, grrr! He's like, grrr! Fresh meat. Brian is drunk. He doesn't even know what a wolf is. True. True. Do you want to roll insight to see if perhaps he's too drunk to know if this is the correct wolf that killed him? Or perhaps he is just vengeful against all wolves. You don't know. He just said that. But the wolf is like, fresh meat, hungry, very hungry. Small prey are dying without herbs and green. They have no green. They're all dying, nothing left. Eat human, eat you, want to eat you. Get the robot, shut the fuck up. Insight him! Okay, we will insight him. We're gonna roll insight. You rolled a 7. Wow, you guys are rolling really well. You rolled an 18, because it's 17 plus 1. So you rolled an 18. It seems he's vengeful against all wolves. This wolf in particular isn't the wolf that... is not the wolf that, attacked him. It doesn't seem that way. It just seems like he's particularly vengeful against all wolves. Do we really trust Brian? To be fair, you are new to this world. You don't know a lot of people. You did drag him drunk, and he did seem drunk, like smashed, just completely, like, wasted, kind of. And it does seem like he's drowning his sorrows, kind of drunk. You use Speak with Animal to ask the wolf about Brian's family. The wolf doesn't understand what you're saying. But when you say family, he goes, pack, pack, pack dead, pack slaughtered, pack gone, pack killed. Don't clip that. We tell the wolf we're trying to save the plants so he'll have more healthy prey. We'll roll persuasion. You rolled a 12. Well, let me counter aggression. He's hungry. Yeah, he rolled an 11. Wow, okay, it works. So, you say, we're trying to bring back the plants for your small prey that you're gonna need to live. This is so stupid. And the wolf hesitates. So we're just into the... You're not drunk. Brian's drunk. You're fine. You survived your constitution checks just fine. You're a natural at drinking alcohol. Brian, however, Brian's very, very drunk. They both lost their families. They have common ground. The wolf is very hungry, though. I will say you have one more thing you can do before it's the wolf's turn. You did cast Speak with Animals, so you're able to talk, but each round only lasts 6 seconds for each... I think it's just a whole round, actually. Hee hee. Brian and the wolf start to talk more about their loss. You would have to persuade Brian not to attack the wolf. The wolf seems to be hesitating. Do you want to use your last action to convince Brian not to attack the wolf? Can we promise the wolf to buy him a piece of meat at the inn if he leaves us alone? What do you want to do? Do you want to convince Brian not to attack the wolf? Or straight up just tame the wolf? You do not have rations, I don't think. Let me look. No, you don't. You don't have any food at all. You have 2 tinder boxes, a wooden stake for some reason. Oh, that's right, because this is still your paladin gear. You have rope, you have a flask of oil, you have a mirror, you have manacles, which is like handcuffs. You have a holy water, holy symbol for some reason. I mean, this is all on the strange suit of armor that was there, so perhaps they were a paladin when they died. Ooh. Dog, we're broke. Brian could be too drunk to listen to us. It's true. You could fail. You could fail to persuade him and he'll still attack the wolf. I think Brian might be convinced if we convince the wolf first. Let's put it to a vote. We seem very divided. Let's put it to a vote. Tame the wolf or tame Brian. There we go. There we go. There's the pull. Okay, tame the wolf seems to be winning. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Big landslide. Big landslide. Okay. So, you decide to tame the wolf by promising it meat from the inn. Okay. It's gonna be that's gonna be animal handling this time. It's not so much persuasion, but animal handling? Train an animal, yes, correct. So we'll try that. Oof! You rolled a 6! You rolled a 6! It's a failure! Ah! To tame the wolf so that you're supposed to keep playing as a wolf? You failed, though! You failed! You fucking failed! It's the wolf's turn now. The wolf is gonna attack Brian, because Brian's the one coming at it. So. Oh my god! The wolf is going to attack Brian. Gonna try and hit him. It is a +4 to hit. But this bitch rolled a natural 1, so it didn't. It actually is not, because the wolf is still hesitating after you said you promised it plants for its, like, prey. Chat, it's so over. So it misses, but now it's Brian's turn. Brian is going to try and hit. And he rolled a fucking 4. Yes, because he has disadvantage. So he rolled a 4. He drunkenly swings at the wolf and he misses. Both these two are fucking idiots. It is your turn again. You just watched these two collide, but they didn't really collide. They just missed each other. Reload the save. You have another chance. It will be with disadvantage, though. if you decide to try to tame the wolf again, or tame Brian, do you decide to hit the wolf instead? It is up to you. Your child is. We could do with a minor illusion. You could do a few things with minor illusion. Yes. Allow me to indulge you on your minor illusion. So what you can do is you can create a sound. So maybe you could create a wolf's howl in the distance. Or an image. You can create possibly like a fake torch to, well, no, I don't think you can create fire. You can create like a fake sword or something and swing it at him, I guess. The image itself probably is pretty useless. The sound here might be more useful, though. Kill both? You're gonna kill both Brian and the wolf? Time to tame Brian. Can we ask both to chill out? Okay, I will put it to a poll again. Try to scare off the wolf or tame Brian. Tame Brian. Oh yeah, this is going great. This is so fun. Okay, it seems that everyone really wants to tame Brian, so that's what we'll do. All right, you're going to try and persuade Brian. Because he's drunk, I will not give you disadvantage on this. But you rolled a 9! I actually will have him roll a contesting roll, actually. Oh, bitch rolled a 2! Bitch rolled a 2! Bitch rolled a 2! Bitch rolled a 2! Alright. But just because he was drunk, I had to roll a contesting roll. I felt like that was funny. Okay, so he is convinced as he's going after the wolf, and you say, Brian, it's not the wolf that's the problem, it's you. Brian, you gotta look inside yourself. Something is wrong. You're both in a terrible position where you've lost your families. This wolf is not your enemy. And he goes, you're right. You're right. I shouldn't. So Brian is no longer willing to fight the wolf. We are guilt tripping. Brian's no longer, he doesn't seem enthusiastic about fighting the wolf anymore. This is not like you. And then, the wolf, though, is pretty angry. So, you have a few more options still about this. You can choose to still fight the wolf. Though at this point, I feel like you guys are too attached to it. You can try to roll animal handling again with disadvantage, or you can try and scare him off. I will put it to a poll. I love these polls. These polls are fun to me. Okay, so scare Saker. Scare off wolf. Tame wolf. There we go. Obviously, fighting is not in the cards. Oh, you guys really want to go for it. And Brian ends up killing him with the gaslighting. It's amazing how no one has taken any damage yet. This is pretty intense for a fight where we're just kind of talking. Okay, you guys are gonna tame the wolf again. Understood, my guys. Understood. So we're gonna roll animal handling with disadvantage. That's a 13. Okay, so it's a 13. You rolled a 13. Let me roll a contesting roll. Just because sometimes I want you guys to win. You know what? I'll use his AC for this, because meets it beats it. His armor score is 13. I'm stupid like that. I use stupid things as justification for your guys' stupid antics. I love stupid things. Okay. Or maybe I do a contesting roll. No, let's not. You don't. You promised him meat. You promised him meat at the inn. So the wolf is convinced. The wolf is convinced, you guys. That's not it. You guys are gonna make me draw a fucking wolf. Hold on. You guys are making me draw a fucking wolf. God damn it, dude. Hold on. Let me do this real quick. Let me do this real quick. It looks like a fox. No, let's retry this. Yeah. That's what the fuck is that? Genuinely, Trip, what the fuck is this? His big beady black eyes. There we go. Fucking amazing. What was he? He was like a soft blue or something. Like the blue wolves from Chernobyl, you guys. He's like a blue wolf from Chernobyl. I'll even give him a cute little ear for you. What the fuck is going on? There we go. That's our wolf. Okay. Wolf. Okay, you guys have a wolf now. He has joined you on your quest. This is your wolf now. You can name him. Okay. Where is it? Where the fuck is it? There it is. There we go. There he is. That's your wolf. You got a wolf now. We're stupid. Do you love us? The wolf will get killed by the townsfolk? Possibly. You want to name him Fenrir? Okay. His name is Fenrir. Fenrir. We will name you John Wolf. Fenrir John Wolf is his full name. Fenrir John Wolf. Fenrir John Wolf. Wolf. Fenrir John Wolf and Brian. Okay, so he decides to join you on your quest for the flowers. What was the quest again? To defeat the wild creatures. You can keep exploring or bring back Fenrir or John Wolf as proof that you are master of the wilds. What do you decide to do? You can go back to the inn. Fenrir, you look kind of disturbing with you're in a background like this. Fenrir John Wolf. FJW. Fenrir John Wolf. The wolf. You still have like, I would say like 5. No, you still have about 9 minutes of talk with animals with you, I would say, after this. Maybe 9.5. It wasn't long. That fight was not long at all. 9 3/4 of talk with animals. And Fenrir is like, yes, we work for meat and bring back small animal. Work for meat and bring back small animal. The amount of whimsy in this campaign is so based. I cannot let you go away without whimsy. Fenrir John Wolf is now with you. deers? I just said that. He's just saying that wild creatures everywhere. So, like, there could be more, or you could go back and claim your reward now. If you want to keep exploring, there could be more. What you can do, you could also roll a perception check to see if there might be tracks. Or actually, no, that would be survival. You could roll a survival check to see if there's tracks of animals nearby. Or you could ask Fenrir. Fenrir, if you ask Fenrir, maybe Fenrir knows something about her. Yeah! Okay, Baton says we should ask Fenrir. And you ask Fenrir, are there other wild creatures nearby? Because you guys are actually smart about asking him. And Fenrir is like, oh, wild bear, giant wild bear. Near cave, north cave. I talk like a goblin with Fenrir. Anyway, he informs you that there is a cave nearby with a ferocious bear, and it's the bear that wiped out his pack. How many members can we add in our group? Infinite. I will not put a limit on that. What if we just hunt for meat for Wolf? Do you want to hunt for meat? You could. He just informed you about a bear. A bear that wiped out his pack. Or you could go claim your reward, go get some more meat at the inn with your buddy Brian. Kill bear, kill bear. Okay, okay. We're gonna roll survival to see if you guys can't find the bear. We're gonna find the bear. Where is it? There it is. Oof. You rolled low. You rolled a 5 plus 3, which is an 8. So you don't actually see anything crazy. You're trying to look for tracks about this bear, and you just can't find it. So million angry bees are enough for the monster. I will be clear with you guys. I don't think we can add a bear to it. We will have to actually fight. Huzzah? Maybe. Let's try to recruit the bear. We take on a bear. We need to make the bear join us. Fuck you guys. When we go to sign on Kill a Bear, how competent is Brian actually? You turn to Brian and grill him. How competent are you? And he says, I'm pretty confident in my ability to kill things. You can roll insight on that if you want to see if he's telling the truth. We can just initiative diff the bear, not gonna lie. To be fair, yeah. Like, you outnumber the bear. You now have a small party formed. Yo, we could find honey for the bear. Do you want to? That's a good idea, but you're gonna have a bit of a struggle because you haven't come across any other bees. No other bugs, dude. Like, there's just none. Where could it all have gone, dude? Use bee instincts to find honey. Perception, I think? Or would it be survival? Forage. It would be foraging. It would be survival. So survival again. To look for honey. You rolled a 16! I would say your bee instincts have led you far into the forest as you keep looking, and you find scratch marks on trees, giant claw marks, where a bear has also been looking for the same thing you are, but your search is just as fruitless as the bear. But you do find the scratch marks on the trees, leading you in the direction of the cave. Bam! We're going for the found family route? That's crazy. You guys are at the cave. He's competent, but more than competent. He's drunk. That's right. Brian's drunk. I trust Brian implicitly. All right. He's grateful for your trust. Fenrir is agitated the closer you get to the cave. He's picked up the scent of the bear. Nice cave. Do we have dark vision? You do not. You do not have dark vision. No. You are just bees. John Bear been here before. Be prepared, Brian. He looks at you when you say that. He says, You know this creature well. I will follow you into battle. I trust you. Do you have speak with animals? I will see. Because you failed your first roll, it did take some time. Oops, sorry, I bumped the mic. Let me see how much time you have left. Where's my D10? Hello, where's my D10? There it is. How much time do you have left? You have 3 minutes left of speak with animals. It took you a while to get here. You have 3 minutes though left of speak with animals. So it took you about like 6 minutes to get up here. Not that long, but like you were rushing. And you also have Fenrir, so we can't afford to lose John Wolf. We must initiative dip the bear. Do you do anything when you approach this cave? There doesn't seem to be any sign. Fenrir is agitated though, and he says, as you can still hear with Speak with Animals, Fenrir going, it's near. You have perhaps a bit of an opportunity to set up an ambush, or perhaps prepare yourself. You don't have another spell slot, unfortunately, so you can't prepare a spell. You can hold your reaction, so what you can do, this is how that works in D&D, you can hold a reaction. So if a trigger appears before you, like say, I am going to hold Eldritch Blast in my hand, like charge the spell, and when this door in front of me opens, I will throw it at whoever walks through. Now, this is also can be a bad thing, because sometimes when you do that, the person that walks through is your other party member. This has led to many funny situations. Tell him we are bees. Does Fenrir have dark vision? Does he? Let me check. Fenrir, do you have dark vision? No, he has keen hearing and smell though, meaning that he has advantage on perception checks that rely on that. So what he can do is he can smell and hear very well. Would Fenrir be cool with taming the bear? He probably wouldn't. It's the bear that wiped out his pack. So you would have to persuade Fenrir this time not to kill the bear. Roll perception? We will roll perception on the cave. You rolled a 15. It's pretty good. You hear growling noises from inside. You think the bear might be waking up and heading towards the... It's hungry. It's hungry, dude. It's gonna show up here soon, looking for food. Fenrir is the bear in the cave? Seems so. Fenrir's bristling. Wow, I can't believe I said that. Fenrir is the wolf. Bear had it coming when he messed with Fenrir's family. We have to sneak up on the bear? Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a different skill this time. It's called stealth. Ooh, and you rolled really well. You rolled a 20. I will roll stealth with disadvantage for Brian. And he rolled a 12. Okay, and then I will roll stealth for the wolf. He has a +4. That's actually pretty good. Ooh, that's a 16. Okay, so Brian, you rolled a 12. I'm gonna roll perception on the bear. Let me pull up his stat block. I had it saved. There we go. Okay. Okay. Passive perception is 13, unfortunately. So, you and Fenrir are pretty hidden in the rocks around the cave. So, unfortunately though, while you and Fenrir me and my fucking bee are hiding pretty well. Brian is not very good at hiding. So when the bear appears, oh god. There we go. Let me bring me up. Oh, whoops. Where's my freaking... There we go. Hello? There we go. Okay, we're better now. Fixed it! Okay, there's the bear. And it notices Brian. And we're gonna roll initiative. You guys have advantage. Because you guys, were hidden in an ambush. So you actually have an attack of opportunity. Both you and Fenrir have an attack of opportunity on the bear. What that means is that before we go into initiative, you guys can roll to attack the bear and get a shot on it before you guys get into initiative. Because you guys were hidden from it. Brian, not so much. Brian, not so much. You're no match for a bear, Brian. You're no match for a bear. It's all right. We have the power of friendship on our side. Brian is tank, Fenrir is DPS, and we are bees. This is true. So, we're gonna go back to this screen. Where am I? There we go. Okay. We're gonna move you guys back down. Back down. Okay. So we have a bit of an entourage here. This is a little crazy. I'm gonna actually hide the fucking bear for now. So, okay, this is getting a little crowded on this screen. What do you guys, can we use our anti-bear spray? You guys do not have pepper spray. You should have bought some before you left. Anyway, I will decide what Fenrir will do, because, this is Fenrir's arch nemesis, and Fenrir is definitely gonna attack it. But you guys can decide what to do. You guys have a few spells up your sleeves. You also have a dagger. So you guys can cast Eldritch Blast, your invocation, your magical damage, which fires a bolt of raw force at the bear to do damage. You can cast Minor Illusion, I suppose, to try and scare it. I don't know what that would do against a bear. Cantrip, shut the hell up, Lexi. You cannot speak with animals, unfortunately. So, the problem is you already used it. Oh, wait, wait! You still have it going, that's right, I just said so. DM needs to correct herself. You guys have at least maybe a minute, 2 minutes left of the to speak with animals. So you do hear the bear going. Fuck, now I have to do a bear? What the fuck? How do I do a bear? How do I do a bear? What does a bear sound like? Fresh meat. Fresh meat. Okay, that's what you hear from the bear. Minor Illusion doesn't conjure a bear, unfortunately. I don't think so anyway. Let me see. Clear. I suppose you could, but you can't create the size of a bear. It can be no larger than a 5-foot cube. So it's gonna be a really, really small bear. The blast range is not big. Eldritch Blast is not blast, it's just like a bullet. So, I saw a bunch of Eldritch Blast things, so I will say you were throwing your Eldritch Blast at it. We'll see if it hits. That's an 18 to hit. That definitely fucking hits, right? What is the bear's AC? Not incredible, that's for sure. That's pretty good. So we'll roll damage. It's 1d10 force damage. Bam! Oof, you rolled a 1. That's oof. Oof, that's only 1 force damage. So what you basically did is you threw a bullet, but this is your first time ever casting this spell, and it fizzles as it's thrown towards the bear, and it's kind of now a pebble that just bounces off its head, and it, like, ear flicks. You didn't really do much to it. But piss it off. Fenrir is going to leap down from above and attack the bear. Fenrir has a +2, or no, it has a +4 to hit. Fenrir misses. He rolled a 10. Fenrir did not hit. Fenrir misses. And now it is initiative time. We will roll initiative for all 4 of you and the bear. So we're gonna roll initiative as you enter your second combat. You hit it at least. Oof, you didn't roll very high. You rolled a 6 for initiative. I will roll for Fenrir, because Fenrir actually, you know, didn't fuck up his stupid goddamn stealth roll. Fenrir rolled a 19 for initiative. Whoa, Fenrir. Brian, you are next. Brian rolled an 18. What the fuck's up with that? Why did you guys roll so low? Okay, so now the bear. Let's look at the bear. The bear has... Actually, he doesn't have an initiative modifier. He still rolled a raw 17, though. You go last. That's crazy. You go last. Fenrir goes first. No, you do add charisma. Oh, you don't add charisma. Oh yeah, you're correct. Pack tactics. Woody? Pack tactics. Yes, he does. Robot, you're actually really good at that. The wolf. So, because he's now in a pack again, I just wasn't considering that because I thought you were going to kill Fenrir. So, the wolf has advantage on an attack roll against a creature if at least one of the wolf's allies from the 5 in the alley isn't incapacitated. So he has an advantage on his attack rolls. Wow, good job for pointing that out. Let me roll for him. That was a 15 to hit, so that already hits. So he's going to do 2d4 force bite damage. 2d4. That's a 1. And that's a 3. So it's 4. That's 6 bite damage. He does 6 bite damage to the bear. He's kind of clinging to it, you know? Kind of like how if you played Monster Hunter Wilds, how you're... What is the dog called? That's what it does. Who is our patron? You don't know. It is now Brian's turn. Brian's gonna attack. He has disadvantage. Oh my fucking god, dude. He rolled a 5. He does not hit. He is drunk. He does not hit the bear. The bear's turn. The bear is gonna attack Brian. He has multi-attack. He's gonna multi-attack Brian. He can attack, he can bite and claw him. That is a motherfucking 13 to hit. That misses Brian. But that's a fucking natural 20 to... Oof! Alright, let me explain what a natural 20 does. So the bear just crit Brian. So it missed its bite attack, but its claw attack crit. So what a crit does is it damage... What the fuck? It doubles the damage roll. So the claw attack does 2d6 plus 4 force, like, damage. And slashing damage. It's going now to do 4d6... It's going to do 4d6 damage. So here's hoping it rolls all ones. That's a 2. It's 4 damage, 6 damage, 10 damage. 4, that's... Oof. It doesn't kill him. So here's the thing. Here's how it works in D&D. In order for a hit to kill someone when it brings them down to 0 HP, because Brian's down now. He's down. He's down to 0 HP. It needs to do double the amount of health. It only did 14 damage. This claw attack only did 14 damage. What? Yeah, so what? He got lucky. He got really lucky. So it could have been 20. If it hit 20, because his HP is 10. He has 10 HP. If it hit 20 HP, he would have instantly died. That's the D&D rule for that. It has to be double the HP. To be an instant death. So now he's in his saving throws. So he has to roll a death saving throw. He has 3 death saving throws he can make. And he needs to succeed them. Okay, he rolled an 18, so that's 1 success. So if he gets 3 successes, I believe, he stabilizes. Well, 2 successes is pretty much a stabilization, but 3 successes, I don't know, a lot of people do different rolls, but the way we do it is if he has 2 failures, he's unstable. And a 3rd failure will kill him. But if he has 2 failures and a success, I guess that still kills him. It's just a matter of turn, I guess. Yeah, he rolled an 18, so he succeeds. He's down and incapacitated, though. That was the bear's turn. It is now your guys' turn. If he rolls a run, he loses. Yeah. And if he rolls a nat 20, he gets up. Yeah, I know. I usually give all NPCs death saves. Yeah, he comes back with 1 HP. Yeah. It's been a while since I've done this. I haven't DM'd in, like, years. Thank you, guys. So, your guys' turn. You guys can do multiple things here. You guys can attack with your dagger, if you so wish. Oh, my eye. What the fuck is up with my eye? Ah! You can attack with your dagger if you so wish, or you can Eldritch Blast again. Tried and true. Eldritch Blast again, of course. Oof, 11? I don't think an 11 hits, my guy. I don't think an 11 hits the bear. It does! It meets it! It meets the AC. You hit the bear. Good job. Ooh, that's 7 force damage. That's huge. That's huge. That does a lot of damage. He's a little hurt. He's like, the bear is definitely feeling it. It's now Fenrir's turn. Fenrir is going to try and bite it. It has advantage because you are still nearby. Ba-ba-ba. Yep. He rolled a fucking 21. That definitely hits. So that's... For Brian! For Brian! Okay, so that's 2d4 again. Ooh, that's a 4. And there's a 1. 5, that's 7 damage. He did 7 damage too. So Fenrir bites and does 7 damage. That's good. The bear is looking really fucked up. It's Brian's turn. Brian's gonna roll a death save. It's an 11. He succeeds. He's 2 out of 3. He needs 1 more to get up. Kill Ulfric Stormcloak. Fuck that guy. Okay, it's the bear's turn though. The bear is gonna retaliate against Fenrir. Okay, he has 2 attacks he can make. Multi-attack. That's a 10 to hit and a natural 20 again? Fuck off. The 10 does not hit, but the natural 20 does, and that is the claw attack. 2d6 plus 4. 4, 3. That's 46. 4, 3, 7. 16 plus. Uh-oh. 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 Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. It only did 20 damage. It had to do 21 to kill Fenrir. So Fenrir is down. I will have Fenrir roll a death saving throw. That's a 14. He succeeds. Oh God, it's bad. Should we run? Do you want to? Both Brian and Fenrir are down on the ground, not stabilized yet. It is now your turn. You can choose to run if you want, or keep fighting. The bear looks very weak. No running. No die like men defending our puppy. Leave them alone. We're not cowards. What do? Do you Eldritch Blast? Do you stab with your dagger? What do you do? Keep fighting? Keep fighting? Keep fighting. Attack! I mean, the dagger only does 1d4. I imagine you want to do the Eldritch Blast. We fight till we dead. We fight till we dead. Eldritch Blast! Uh-oh. 13? Hits it. You hit the dang thing with the Eldritch Blast. That's only 4 force damage. Oof. The bear is very weak. He's so weak, you guys. But the bear is turning to you now. The bear's gonna multi-attack you. Oof. Okay. The first one is only a 7. The first one's only a 7, but the second one was a 21, which is not a crit, thankfully. So that's a claw attack. Oh my God. That's 3 plus 1. 4. Holy shit, it only did 8 damage. It only did 8 damage. You are down to 1 HP. You are down to 1 HP. It is your turn. What do you do? There's 3. I have to recount. Yes, that was only 8 damage because it was rolled a 3 and a 1 and it does plus 4. That's 8 out of your 9. Finish it. Do you want to finish it? It's do or die. 1 HP in a dream? It's time for our patron to show themselves dagger time? Dagger ain't gonna kill it. It's not gonna kill it. You gotta roll. Blast. 21 hits. You gotta roll above a 6 to kill this thing. Oh, it's 4! You rolled a 4! You rolled a 4! Oof, oof, oof. It's the bear's. Well, actually, it's Fenrir's turn. I feel like I skipped. Ooh, Fenrir failed. Fenrir rolled a 4. Fenrir failed his save. It's Brian's save. Ooh, Brian rolled a 2. Ooh, he failed 2. But he did stabilize. He's unconscious, but he's stable. He's 2 out of 3 saves. He's 2 out of 3 saves. He's stable. He's not gonna die. He is unconscious, though. He's just not gonna die. Bonus actions. You don't have any. Yeah, I know. Unfortunately, you don't have any. You don't. Oh, you do have 2-weapon fighting. But you don't have a second weapon. You only have a dagger. You're level 1. Blade and spell time. I don't think, is that what a spell was? Let me see. Let me see. We have fist. Yeah. You have to have an extra weapon to do two-handed fighting. Even then, you're only okay. You send out bees within the armor as a distraction. Okay, who are we sacrificing? Who are we sacrificing in this moment? Step forward if you wish to die. Step forward if you're gonna die. The bear needs to miss twice. Do you trust this? Do you trust the dice to do this for you? Or this is it? Me? Tailgate? Will we die if we strike the bear? Yes, that's how it works. I've done my part, it has to be me. Alright, the bear's gonna take... It was my suggestion. Everyone wants to fucking sacrifice themselves. Can we smart to give it disadvantage? How generous am I to you guys? We'll see. It rolled an 8 for the bite attack. It misses you. Now, for the claw attack. It rolled a 15. It meets your AC. So it would hit you. Now, I'm going to give you an option. If you choose to sacrifice yourself, here and now, do you choose to sacrifice yourself in the name of the bee? Martyrs to a fault. I will roll that hit with disadvantage. It rolled a 6. It misses. It's your turn. Eldritch Blast, perhaps? I volunteer. As your bees leave your armor suit, flying out to the bear, and the bear swipes and takes out Tailgate, Lily, Robot, Louie. So many beloved bees fall dead to the ground. Final Eldritch Blast. Oof. I thought that was a natural 1. It's a fucking 7! I got so fucking scared. I thought that was a natural 1. You rolled a 12. You hit it. You hit it. Will this do it? You can't roll a fucking 1 or a 2. Okay? For those who come after. You rolled a 4. You can't see it. You can't see it. You can't see it. But you rolled a 4. Ah! It's like right here. It's right here. Ah! The bear falls dead to the ground. We stabilize Fenrir! I will have you roll medicine check on Fenrir real quick. That's a 9. That's, not good. That's not good. That's not good. He does not get an advantage on his next death save because you failed your fucking medicine check. But he rolled a 13, so he's stable anyway. Both of them survive. Congratulations. Move, beast, move! For those we could yet save. Are the dead bees better from chat? As you finish off the bear, and your dead comrades from your hive lie around you, you take some time to rouse Brian and Fenrir from their unconsciousness. They are now at... I will give them 1 HP. The cave is clear of enemies. No, they're both in bad shape. But Brian's sober now. Brian's like, where the hell am I? What's happened? Why am I here? What the fuck is a wolf doing here? You rolled to skin the bear? You're gonna loot the bear? Okay, we're gonna roll... what is that kind of check? It would be survival, right? Yeah, because it's kind of... I don't know. Is it nature, maybe? No. It would be a survival check, I think. To see how well you skin it. You actually do pretty good. You rolled a 13. Didn't we promise Fenrir meat? You did. You followed through with your promise, and Fenrir gets a nice snack. But I will give you... I'm gonna add this later. This is a lot. You give the meat to Fenrir, so I will not add that to your inventory. But you do get a bear hide. And a bear tooth. It's a pretty big one, too. It's like the big molar one. Give him a drink ASAP. We don't have a drink on us. You guys are very weak, but you've triumphed. What do you plan to do? Do you want to go back to the village, or do you want to perhaps take a little peek inside the cave? See what was in there with that bear? What do you want to do? You're all very weak. Where the bear remains is achievement. You can turn the hide into a cloak later. I'll let you guys do that. I'll design a cloak for your bee. What do you plan to do? Actually, I should do that now while I wait for you guys to decide. How do I want this to look? It's bear. Here we go. You. simple, easy. Okay. Cloak. There we go. You got a cloak now. I will add your cloak. Wow, that's not how you spell cloak. There's your cloak. You have a cloak now. How lovely. Tame the baby bears? There's no baby bears! There's baby bears in there! There's none. You loot and plunder. We're gonna loot. We're gonna loot a little bit then. Okay, so we'll roll investigation. To see what you find. You rolled a 15! That's pretty good! Campfire. Campfire. So you're gonna do you're gonna camp out in the cave? Yes. Cave rest. Let's make a campfire. Cloak is aura low-key. Yeah, you got a cloak now. Get warm and cloak. Yeah, you got a cloak now. Okay, so you, Brian, and Fenrir decide to recover your wounds. You make a campfire. You gather some wood and stuff. I will say you use a bit of your. You use a tinderbox. I don't think you really use it, honestly. I never ever tell my players to use a tinderbox because it just feels annoying to buy torches on top of tinderboxes. Just one tinderbox. Can we make tiny tombstones? You gather rocks in the cave. Here, we'll move you. There we go. You gather rocks. What is this? What am I moving? Oh, that's what I'm moving. There we go. Where the hell did the cloak go? Where the hell did the cloak go? Well, whatever. Well, whatever, you're right there. Okay, you're in the cave! Yeah, you decide to make a whole bunch of tiny gravestones for your fellow bees that fell in combat. You get a hearty meal, but you get a long rest. And now, here's what a long rest does. It, typically you restore all your hit die and stuff. I usually only pay attention to hit die you spend on short rests, because long rests are whatever. You get all your HP back, and then you get your spell slots back, so you can cast Detect Magic and or Speak with Animals again, but you get all of your HP back, as does Fenrir, as does Brian. You investigated, you did roll a 15, so after some mourning and huddling by a fire to get warm in the cave, and eating the bear meat, you decide to investigate just a little bit in the cave, and you find the bear has a stash of bones. And some motherfucking, there's a bit of gold. You find 3 gold. I will add that to your inventory. You find 3 gold. And then you find a little satchel. You find a little satchel. Here, let me find it. Bam! You find a little satchel. That's not it. That's not it. you find a little satchel. Do you decide to open it? Or do you keep it for later? What do you try to do? Do you want to open it? It just seems like a nondescript satchel. But there's something inside of it. Must find a queen bee to bring all the... It's just like Skyrim! You introduce yourself to Brian? You introduce yourself as what, though? What do you introduce yourself as? The bees? The bee? Bee? What do you call yourself to Brian? Open? You open it. You just open it. You open it. Okay. You don't open it. You open it. And it's a sword! A very familiar looking sword I drew! There's a sword in the bag! It's just a short sword. But you got a sword! You call yourself the Beehive. You introduce yourself to Brian as the Beehive. And he seems very confused and unsure. And Fenrir barks. Because the speak with animals is long worn off at this point. So you don't understand Fenrir at all. But Fenrir seems very at peace now. Fenrir seems very less agitated. He's full, he's been fed, and in fact now it seems Fenrir is very loyal to you. Brian is now a little more intelligent now that he's sober, but he relays to you gravely as he spots Fenrir. He says, "It was a wolf that wiped out my family, yes. But it wasn't an ordinary wolf. It walked on 2 legs. It is not this wolf." Can't just call ourselves the Bildor? No! We're well behaved. John B, king of the hive. Yeah, Fenrir John Wolf, though. You introduce your dog, or your wolf, to Brian as Fenrir John Wolf, and he's like, okay. And as you rest in this cave, adding a sword and a bear tooth and a bear hide cloak to your inventory after your journeys, and 3 gold, you take a rest, and this is where we will end the session for today. Yay! Yay! That's where we're ending. A werewolf? We eat. Yep, you get a long rest. That was it. For now, that was session 1. So, those of you who haven't played D&D, now that you have kind of an idea of what it's like, what do you think? Is it the kind of thing you think you might get your friends into? A lot of people died, Tailgate. A lot of people died. It was a massacre. Do we level up? Convince me. Convince me. Convince me you want to level up. How badly do you want to level up? What do I get in return? What do I get if you want to level up? I died as well. What do I get? I want something, man. What do I get for it? Maybe we'll think about it. Can you make a ghost bee for the next time, please? I'll make, maybe. I'll decide what I'm gonna do with that. Maybe. Be kissed for the level up? Fuck no. That's -2, -2, -2. Okie dokie though. Lexi, don't do that. That's not it. Hi, why not? Yeah, you literally just missed it. We're just ending. Okay, you know what? I'll roll. If you roll above a 10, you level up. You rolled a fucking 9. You're level 1, bitch! You're level 1, bitch! Okay. Thank you guys for joining me. Thank you. I hope you have fun. We might do this again, maybe. Hopefully. Thank you guys, though. I really, yeah. More interesting enemies? You think there's not a whole bunch of enemies I can throw at you at level 1 that aren't super fun? You're mistaken! You're level 1, bitch! Alright. Bye-bye, guys. You have a good Sunday Monday. I will try to stream. I always say I try to stream during the week, but I've been super busy. And, yeah. All really busy. Life is really difficult right now, but we make the most of it. We make the most of it. We take what we can. You weren't even here, why not? If we roll a nat 20, do we get 2 levels? If you roll a nat 20 on a level up, you don't get 2 levels, but I may give you something special. I may give you something special. I'll decide on it. Nat 20s are special. You guys haven't rolled one yet, I think, but when you do, I want it to be special. I love nat 20s. They're so fun. That bear fucked you up, though. That was 2 nat 20s from the bear. That was fun. Yeah. I was so wait for it. Thank you. Yes. 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 Let's go. Let's go. That was fun. You would not believe how many tabs I have open. Can we get a hat? You have to find one. Get one. You know? Can't just, like, give it to you. You gotta get one. Buy it, maybe. Or steal it. It's up to you. In the end, it's up to you. It's up to you. Very fun. Thank you. I was nervous. I prepared, like... I tried to prepare so much, but... There's only so much you can prepare for a D&D. There really is. There's only so much you can do. The surviving bees have PTSD now? You can RP that if you want. That'd be fun. I don't want to make Sundays everything we ever do for TTRPG, because Sundays are usually the one day I'm guaranteed to be able to stream. So I don't know if I want to make this the time that we always do TTRPG, but so would this time work best for you guys to do TTRPG every Sunday? We can do it every Sunday if you want, so you guys know what time it is and you guys can actually show up, kind of thing. Up to you. I didn't get anything good from the Pokemon poll. Tuesday, Thursday. You think I have that much time? Wow. I don't want to do in the middle of the week. I'm not ever guaranteed in the middle of the week. Sunday, I'm always guaranteed, though. Sunday, I can always do Sunday. Any chance for Saturdays? No, because that's my actual other D&D session that happens on Saturdays! We'll make it this time. Every Sunday from now on, we'll do TTRPG. Maybe teacher every so often to not take up your only time slot. True. I'll give a warning in the middle of the week like I did this time on Twitter. On Twitter, I'll be like, hey guys, look, this is TTRPG Sunday, this Sunday. We'll see, okay? I do have to prepare for it. I'm not always gonna be able to prepare for it. So yeah. Yeah. Good. Okay. This was fun though. Thank you guys. Bye bye.